Good morning, all of you. Today we teach about function wizard of lesson number 7. Introduction. Entering only data in simple mathematical expression may not be sufficient for real life applications involving complex decision making operation and analysis large amount of data. A function like an expression generally begins with an equal sign, followed by a function name and one or more function argument specified in its brackets. The sum function directly applied from the toolbar indicated by symbol sigma is a kind of shortcut. To carry out such activities, spreadsheet programs such as Calci provide built-in standard functions for mathematical, logic, statistical, date and time, financial, and other calculations on numbers and text. The arguments can be value and address of a cell, text, a constant, or one or more functions. The content written in the bracket is known as argument of the functions. The content written in the bracket is known as argument of functions. The process of inserting a function is similar for all functions. The argument specific to the function and the correct spelling of the function are mandatory. That is, to use a function, we need to enter a correct spelling of the function along with necessary argument. That is known as syntax of the function. The process of inserting functions. If we do not know the exact spelling of a function and the possible attribute, it will result in error. To enter a function in cell, do the following. Select a cell in result is to be displayed. Start entering function with equal to sign. If you do not write equal sign or any other valid operator such as plus, the function will be considered as normal text. Enter the name of a function. Enter function arguments and press the enter key. Next, function wizard. It is not possible to place many functions on the toolbar or to remember them with their correct syntax. Hence, most of the functions are entered through the function wizard. Use the function wizard in the following steps. Select a cell in which result is to be displayed. Select insert function. You can also press Ctrl plus F2 key to do the same from an open spreadsheet document. Another alternative is to press the function wizard key in the formula toolbar as shown is figure 7.2. Next, mathematical functions. Math functions are very useful function when we work with numbers in Calci. Let us now see usage of some math functions. First, absolute value of numbers. The ABS function removes the minus sign from a negative number and makes the number positive. It does nothing to zero or positive numbers. The syntax is ABS where is a number. The ABS function is useful when you want only positive number. Consider that you are using an expression within another expression. Using an expression with the another expression, the calci first calculates inner expression and uses the inner expression value as argument of the other expression. But the other expression, such as square root, allows only non-negative values. What if the inner expression returns a negative value? The negative value of the inner expression makes the outer expression invalid. To avoid this, we just take absolute value of the inner operation and send it to the other expression. Next explanation function. The fact function returns the value of the factorial function for the given number. The syntax is exp number. For example, if we write equal to exp bracket in one cell, it will be considered as which return 2.72 figure in textbook. 7.7 illustrate this function. You can see the formula of functions in formula bar. Students, all examples show in your textbook. Factorial functions. The fact function returns the value of the factorial functions for the given numbers. For example, if we write equal to fact 3, the calci will consider this as an expression 1 into 2 into 3 and return 6. Similarly, fact 6 returns multiplication of 1 to 6 numbers, that is 6 into 5 into 4 into 3 into 2 into 1, which is 720. Figure 7.8 illustrates the factorial functions with value 6. Natural logarithm. The fact function returns the value of the factorial function for the given number. The syntax is LN number where number is positive number. For example, if we write equal to LN 8 in a cell, it will be returned 2.8 log 8 as shown in figure 7.9 in textbook. Next, natural logarithm. The LN function returns the value of the natural logarithm for the given positive number. For example, log 10, 6 is considered as log 106 and returns 0.77 as shown in figure 7.10 in your textbook. Logarithm base 10. Sorry. log 10 functions return the value of logarithm base value of logarithm base 10 for the given positive number. Next, power. The power function returns the number raised to the given power. The general form power number comma power in bracket. If we write equal to power bracket 10 comma 3 bracket complete, it will be returned 1010 cube. It is equivalent to the notation 10 cube 3. See figure in 7.11 in your textbook. Next, product of many arguments. The product function multiply up to 30 arguments. Each argument can be single value or a range of cells. The general form product n1, n2, n3 up to 9 and 30. Consider that we have entered some data in a worksheet is displayed in figure 7.12 in your textbook. Suppose we write equal to product A1, A2, B1, B2, D1, D2 in a cell, it will return 1200. Therefore, we can say that the product function consider all the values in a cell range or more than one cell range and calculate its product. In 7.12, a total of 6 values are present in column A, column B and column D. And note that the column C is empty. Next, square root. The squared function returns the square root of a positive number. The general form of the squared function is squared. To find a square root of 100 equal to squared bracket in bracket 100 is to be written simply in a cell. It will be written 10 as on in figure 7.13 in your textbook. Next, integer. The integer value int function rounds the given number down to the nearest integer. The general form of the function is int. That is, if you write int in bracket 15.3, it will be returned 15 as shown in figure 7.14 in your textbook. Next, round. This function rounds the given number to the specified place. Many times a formula results in a number having many figures after the decimal place. Example of such a number is 12.6546. If you want only two digits after the decimal point, obviously you cannot cut the number. You have to round it. The number 12.6546 is rounded to 12.65. Student result is often rounded in such a way that is will result a complete number. That is a that is if a student gets percentages as 76.66, then it is considered that the student has secured 77 percentage. The general form of the round function is round bracket number and places. Some examples of round functions are in your textbook, page number 134. Next, truncate. Truncate function takes two arguments. First argument is a number and the second argument is number of digit to be cut down from the number from each function part. The truncate function chops off the factorial part of a given number, leaving some digits after decimal point if specify if there is factorial parts leaving a digits after the decimal point. If the second argument is omitted, the trunc function cuts off all factorial part fractional part from the given number. The general form of trunc function is trunc number and places. See, see some examples of trunc in your textbook on page number 135.